talk a little bit about some of the stuff you guys learned during COVID as a result of it. I'm assuming that that's helped you guys probably position yourself to be stronger for how things are probably starting to come back slightly. So, what did you guys learn? What was maybe two or three of your best takeaways from managing through the pandemic?
Well, listen, the first thing we learned that things were changing very rapidly, and I don't mean, on a monthly or quarterly basis, they were changing weekly and daily. One of the things that became very obvious, being that we are hotel franchise brands, we started seeing very quickly the legacy brands were not doing a great job uh, because the reservations were simply not in distribution. And a lot of franchise owners were left with only a sparse amount of walk-in business. And we've seen a challenge. We've seen a challenge of what was happening now with those properties that had been solely dependent on the distribution through online travel agents and through their brand.com be reduced to single, small, double digit occupancy. And they found themselves in a crisis. We took that opportunity, because I'm an internal optimist, by the way. We took that opportunity to realize that we had to reformulate our own brand position to go back to the basics. And back to the basics were a time pre technology where hoteliers did pretty well, but they went out into the community and they sought business that was available to them in and around their neighborhoods, their towns, their street corner. And we formulated our own marketing plans to become a supporter of those franchise properties so they could find a way to survive. And we discovered something along the way. It works. So it's funny, as it was said, whether biblically or by many different writers, there is nothing new that's already been created under the sun. And what we found is those things that were created in the early days of hospitality, of being involved in your community, of going out and asking for business from the influencers, be it other businesses, be it the Chamber of Commerce or the Rotary, or people that had the ability to refer business. Those were fundamentals, and those fundamentals really didn't go away. We perfected that with the local marketing and sales and service that we now have made a mainstay of what we do to help our properties and franchise owners going forward. And that was a revelation. I have to tell you, that was a huge revelation for us.